year. What kind of made you decide you wanted to make that announcement, and what does it mean to you? That you want to, you're planning to stick it out with us.
Yeah, to make that announcement, just to just let teams around the nation that try to hit guys up, just to let them know that I'm staying here, not going nowhere, 100% locked in with this coaching staff and the players here. So just try to get that moving.
Is it hard to kind of navigate that while you're trying to plan for CFP? I know Coach kind of talked a little bit about yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty hard, but I try my best not to worry about it. Just put it to the side and let other people handle that, and just so I can just focus on the game and the weeks to come and things like that. So I can just be prepared for the upcoming week.
With you being locked in, I mean, what role have you taken with the staff as far as just talking with them about guys that you know that are maybe in the portal and you think could be good fits, or is there any of that, or maybe before, I guess?
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest thing, trying to recruit in the portal and stuff like that. So the guys I know and guys that's reaching out to me, just letting the coaches know, like, hey, he's reaching out, you should check on him and things like that. So just trying to be involved in the portal and also just bringing guys in.
What's the reaction that you get from players that see a player of your caliber being here next year and beyond potentially, and your conversations with them, how different that may be it is now that you've established yourself as the quarterback?
Yeah, it's very different. Guys just hitting me up talking about, if you need a playmaker, hit me up, just things like that. And I'm getting a lot of that. So just trying to go through there, try to get some more playmakers here, and get some guys that can play. So
with Penn State, what do you see from them on the field?
Yeah, they're a very talented group. They play hard. They got a really good D lineman. Their front seven is pretty great. So I think we just execute the way we're supposed to execute and play our game. There's no way they can stop us. So just plan.
You've talked about your love for playing on the road. You're heading into one of the quote-unquote toughest environments in the country. How much does that fire you up and also the rest of the team?
Yeah, I know as a team we're really excited to come in. Going to Penn State. Try to get an upset. Everybody's against us. It's supposed to be like 100,000 people there, and everybody just booing you. So probably one of the best feelings in the world, honestly. So just going in and being able to upset a talented team.
A lot can get made of the weather. What are your experiences like in maybe harsh weather, cold weather, and has it ever affected you, or do you feel like you just kind of get locked in?
Yeah, I think just as soon as I hit the field, I might feel a little bit, but as the game goes, I'm so locked in. It's like really not bothering me at all. So just hopefully we get out there and able to switch the mindset and just go out there and play ball.
At this point in the season, talk to your teammates, talk to coaches, talk about how most players are kind of battling some sort of injury that everyone's kind of banged up at this point in the season. What does kind of that wear and tear look like for you and for quarterbacks in general? Have you found?
Yeah, the wear and tear for me, I'm fine. My body feels perfect, so I'm just ready to go out there and execute and go play the game. I don't really feel anything, honestly. I'm just in perfect shape and ready to go out there.
Where do you think that kind of stems from? You talk about what you guys have done to this point to make you be in this position this late in the season.
Yeah, the way our coaches, just set our schedule up for the week. We got a couple practices here and there, but they're not trying to kill us. So they're giving us our rest days, walkthrough days, and things like that, so we can get our body right. And yeah, they're just looking, trying their best to look out for us, get us right.
This is obviously the most you've played in college. I don't know, compared to your high school days, how your body feels in comparison when you're this late into a playoff, into postseason, when you're getting started in this postseason, but you're this late into football season.
Yeah, I know we got a lot of guys that's probably body's not feeling the best right now, but they're maintaining and going through it each and every day. So it's just a fight in them that they got. But I know deep in this playoff run, I think it's like week 15 or something right now. So everybody body is sore, but you got to fight through it. So, yeah.
When you look at facing a defensive line that has a guy like Abdul Carter, what is that? Does that change anything for you guys? I know you guys have faced Ezra Rocker from BC, TJ Parker from Clemson. Yeah.
It don't really change anything, honestly. We're going to play our normal game. We trust our tackles enough to block him, be able to block him, and just execute our base game plan. So we trust them to get a hand on him and do their jobs for sure. So just back there playing our regular game. That really changed for us.
Having the bye week, how important and nice was that for you guys after what was probably an emotional 36 hours during and after that Clemson game, just to reset?
It was really nice, just catch up and watch the film, so what we did wrong, and also just get a start on a new team that we're playing at Penn State. But it was good for the bye week, but also we was ready to get back on the field and go to work. So that's probably the bad thing about it, because we was ready to get our revenge back and go to work on the field.
What's the team mindset like? Coming off of the loss, you guys were able to make it into the playoff, but 8-point underdog. What do you guys feel like right now?
I mean, our mindset right now is just to go out there and kill. We had a whole week off to hold that L in, so we're ready to go get it done now and go beat Penn State.
Coach kind of talked about the importance of starting fast, as opposed to this past game. It's something you guys have done pretty well over the season. What were the kind of conversations? Did you guys work on anything in particular to try and make sure that you guys are able to get back to what you've done for most of the year?
Yeah, I mean, the whole year we started off pretty fast, but the one game in Clemson we didn't really execute right. So just going to watch film and just see how we can execute base plays and start fast in the first quarter, and just maintain the game plan throughout the whole quarter.
All right, Kev. Now you're just gonna look at the computer. We're gonna do the Zoom portion. Lawrence Thompson will call on all of you. Please state your name and affiliation when called upon by Lawrence. All right, go ahead, Lawrence.
All right, next we'll go to Andrea.
Hello. Hey, Kevin. It's Andrea Adelson with ESPN. How are you? Thanks for doing this.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I wanted to ask you a follow-up from the Clemson game. When you went back and watched the film, obviously tough loss and first loss at starter, what sorts of things did you see and look at that or you feel like you can improve on headed into this game?
Yeah, just looking back at it and watching the film, I think we started pretty slow because of me. I mean, I turned the ball over 2 times in early game, so something that can't happen, and just looking forward to not doing that again and just protecting the ball and ball security.
Next we'll go Chris Vanini.
Hey Kevin, Chris Vanini from The Athletic. Speaking of you coming back and announcing you're coming back, a year ago, I know people were interested in you. What was that decision process like to stay at SMU, and were people trying to get you to transfer even a year ago?
I mean, yeah, I had a couple teams reach out, but just me trusting in the coaching staff and having my brothers on the team and not trying to let them down and just stand the ball out with them. So really just the trust in the coaching staff and all the confidence I have in them. And I know it's going to shape me to be a good player in the future.
Any more questions for Kev?
Chris has one again.
Okay, Kev.
Yeah, figured we got the time. Chris Vanini, The Athletic. Coming into the season, I mean, obviously you win the American Championship last year, but knowing you were coming into this year in another quarterback competition with Preston, what was your mindset going into that, and how did you feel when they went with Preston to start the season?
Yeah, the mindset was just just go out there and compete every day in spring and fall camp practice. Go out there and compete, make each other better. When they were going with Preston, I mean, wasn't surprised. Preston's a great quarterback himself, so it was just just willing to sit back and see him play, and time just went on, and the change happened.
Is there any more questions? All right, Kev, you're done.